Well, this is something new for the second channel. So today I want to talk about the first draft of the DVD menu script, because from what I remember, this is like the only video that I had to completely rewrite for because I don't like the original concept of it. But first I want to talk about how the idea of the video came through. It was from Rena, basically. Some of you might know her. Me and her, in voice calls, we would watch a ton of DVD menus, either from our childhood movies or just movies that we watched but haven't seen the DVD menus for. And it's always been a trip, because I remember, like, we get surprised a lot. Usually, surprised either by disappointment of how it just looked like shit, or pleasantly surprised on how it looked pretty. And we noticed how, like, there's kind of like a downfall of DVD menus, at least recent downfall, because I feel like it just varies, which I'll probably get to in a bit. But I remember one time she was just like, "Oh, would it be funny to like make a video on it?" And I just thought, "Hey, that's a pretty good idea." So I remember starting working on this in like August of 2019. The video didn't get finished until like November, which is kind of funky. I remember the content of this video used to be so different. It used to be about, well, as you can see here, what makes a good DVD menu and what makes a bad DVD menu. But I've come to realize that DVD menus vary a lot, which is why in the final version I split into 3 sections, which were fully animated, clip show, and still frame. And they all vary, but they all show the pattern of that DVD menus have a downfall recently. So that's why I wasn't really happy with it, because it was like too vague from what I remember. But I want to go through this right now. The intro section is a lot similar to the intro section in the final version. It just talks about, you know, DVDs being very revolutionary. It's been around for a while, and DVD menus used to be very special, but as of recently, it led to a downfall. So to read out the script to you, home media technology has been around for a while now, and has evolved ever since the introduction of DVDs. Popping up a DVD will greet someone to the FBI saying, "We're watching you," and a menu with several options to choose from. Or in the case of Disney, then the fast play video will play. No, go to main menu. Ah, shit, it was too late. Okay, that part was actually fucking cringe. Like, God. Anyways, DVD menus used to be special back then, but over time it has lost its charm. Now, when I say this, you might be asking, what makes a good DVD menu, or vice versa, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So this is basically the entire concept of the video, just what makes a good DVD menu, what makes a bad DVD menu. From what I remember, it's supposed to come to the same conclusion, that DVD menus had a downfall. So then we move on to the what makes a good DVD menu section. It begins with, to me, a good DVD menu grabs the audience's attention with visual animation that can make them excited to see what the movie, or hell, even what the DVD has to offer. Even facing things like condensing scenes from the film, it should have some level of creativity that is appealing to the audience in a way that they could have some form of nostalgia over it. So yeah, that's the main focus of the video. And then I brought up some examples, which it's only one example, because in the final version there are multiple examples for each variation of the DVD menu. Like for the fully animated one, I went with Shrek 2, Spirits, Cars 2, and Over the Hedge. Yeah, it was like this one only has one example, and of course, as you can tell, it's unfinished. I'm not really sure what makes a bad DVD menu. I don't remember what I was gonna write there, but that's kind of the gist for the first draft of it. And yeah, I didn't like it to the point where I just decided to just rewrite the whole thing. The intro is still kind of the same concept, but it's rewritten to be, I guess, less cringe. This one, the final draft, has like more examples and with more detail, but it seems like both have come to the same conclusion, that DVD menus have become a downfall. And yeah, this video kind of stuck with me, though it is kind of cringe looking back at it, at least listening to my voice and some of the jokes I made. I am still pretty happy with how it mostly turned out. And I'm glad, like, people in the comments have, like, been commenting what their DVD menu scenes are like. Like, I think one of them mentioned the Jurassic Park DVD. But yeah, there's plenty of people that share their own DVD menus, like the ones that they enjoyed. Yeah, and that's basically how this first draft went. It was supposed to be completely different, but I ended up changing it because I felt like it was too vague. So yeah, that's it. See ya.